If you clicked on this video, I'm guessing you feel a little insecure about the fact you haven't done anything with your life yet. Trust me, I've been there. That you're behind other people who went to a better school than you, had a cooler major, had better job prospects, their parents were taller. You probably got a friend or two that's interviewing at like a cool hedge fund or like a law firm, or maybe a friend who's already got like a baby and like a house and like more than $5,000 in savings. You're probably sitting here thinking, where did I go wrong? I know it's ironic, but YouTube is awful for finding solutions to problems like this. They're gonna tell you work harder, take accountability, whatever that means, or take cold showers to feel like Superman. I'm not here to give you that. You deserve more. The reason you're not successful yet has very little to do with you as a person, and it's probably not really your fault. It's actually something you've been carrying unconsciously for your entire life. Let's go back to first grade. You're in class at elementary school, sitting at your desk, squirming in your chair. You raise your hand, can I go to the bathroom? Your teacher says, no. You need to wait until the other kid gets back with the hall pass, and then you can go to the bathroom. Meanwhile, you're literally sweating piss from your pores after what feels like hours of holding your bladder through your skin. Finally get the hall pass, you go to the bathroom, you take a piss. When you were in first grade, you probably never asked why that was a thing. Why do you need to ask permission to go to the bathroom? Why was there a system around using the bathroom? You probably never thought about it because it was just the rules. That was what was drilled into your head by the authority figures around you. Now you're grown up. Maybe you're in high school or college or whatever, and there's no hall pass anymore to go to the bathroom, but there's still a lot of rules that require permission for you to do anything that you want to do. Maybe it's an assigned seat in the classroom. Maybe it's having your partner selected for you for the group project. Maybe it's having to do a group project at all. You never question it because that's just the way things are. Float along, doing what everyone else is doing, having other people tell you what to do, and that's what your life is. 90% of it is other people telling you what to do. All right, let's talk about why this is a problem. It's probably starting to sound like one of those Matrix attack videos at this point, so I'm just gonna get to the point. The point is, you were programmed into these permission-seeking behaviors because that's what's been normal for your entire life. This kind of stuff has been happening since preschool, which is why it feels normal, but I'm telling you it's not. So now, anytime you wanna do anything, you feel like you need permission, whether you even realize it or not. There are a lot of things in your life that you're procrastinating on because you think that you need validation from an adult before you can get anywhere. Now you're probably starting to see why the title is what it is. There are so many people that don't even consider picking up a new hobby or learning a new skill or meeting new people or going new places because that's just what you've been designed to think. You think you need permission to do all these things. You actually don't. I'll tell a quick story. The first time I ever traveled by myself was actually crazy scary. I'd been on a plane like twice in my life. I'd done trips with my family before. And it was all easy because someone else was taking care of it. My parents were just doing it for me. I was about a year and a half into copywriting when I realized that I had money. I had more than enough money to travel, but I didn't think that I could travel because I thought my parents had to do that for me. It's kind of embarrassing for me to say this because I was 22 at the time and I should have known better. But because I'd never done it before, I just never in my head realized that I could just book a trip if I wanted to. There is no barrier to entry for you to book a flight, book a hotel, get in an Uber once you land on the plane, go there, and then travel around the city that you're in. As long as you have money, you can do that. And this is when I realized that permission-seeking behaviors didn't just affect me, they affected everyone. Everyone is just waiting on someone to give them permission to do what they want to do, and that's just their excuse to just procrastinate forever and never get anything done. Because if you're waiting for permission, you're gonna be waiting forever, and nothing will ever change. And it's not even your fault. You just don't know that it can be another way. I learned this the hard way. You get to learn it the easy way. Just keep watching my video. All right, now we can talk about how to overcome it. Even though this isn't your fault, doesn't mean you can't do anything about it. The first step is being aware of the problem itself, which is what we're doing right now. If you've gotten this far in the video, congrats, that's step one. Step two is realizing and internalizing that there are no rules. There are laws, so don't break those. But there are no rules, okay? There's no hall passes in the game of real life as an adult. You can do whatever the fuck you want. No one is stopping you. The transition I had out of this like really fearful place of just being permission seeking all the time was that of like a child. I sort of snapped out of this the first time I took that trip that I talked about a minute ago. And I realized that I could actually do whatever I want. I was a little bit of a dick about it. And this is especially true if you have money. So if you have a little bit of money and you're watching this is way gonna hit home for you. A perfect example of permission seeking for adults is like parking tickets. The sign says you can't park there, so you must not be able to park there. In most places in the world, a parking ticket is like $25. That just means you can park there and it just costs $25 to park there. Jaywalking, another one. Are the cars gonna hit you? They literally can't. Like they can't hit you. You can hit them. They can't hit you. Shoplifting. No, you can't. To bring us back to reality, even the idea of like a work day, you're trained to think about you work from 9 and you stop working at 5. Maybe you're building your own business and you really want to get results with it really quick. And you just think like, all right, if I just put in hours between 9 and 5, I'll be successful. How about this? How about no one's forcing you to stop working at 5? And no one's forcing you to start working at 9. I have a lot of friends that run their own businesses. They start working at 6 a.m. and they're done working at 10 a.m. The rest of the day is theirs. They can do whatever they want. I have friends that go out all night, don't wake up until 3 p.m., start working at 5, go to the gym, and then come back and work until midnight. One of the most freeing things in the world is realizing that you can be the architect of your reality. You can be friends with the people you want. Doesn't matter how successful or rich they are, you can be friends with those people. You can live wherever you want. Doesn't matter what it costs, you can make it happen so that you can live there. You can say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can eat whatever you want. You can act however you want. Everything that you can do in life, you should try it. Your homework for this video is to do something weird tomorrow, just to prove to yourself that you don't need permission from anyone to do anything, and that there are actually no punishments for doing what you want to do for the most part. Go to Starbucks tomorrow, walk in there, high five a stranger, say what's up, compliment their shoes, compliment someone else's bag, and then when you go up and order something weird, and then when they ask you your name, tell them your name's Cardinal Mason. Do something that'll break you out of the pattern of day-to-day life. Get rid of the idea that you need permission from anyone to do anything. You are in control. Nobody's gonna come up to you and tell you to go for it except for you. You are responsible for breaking out of the programming that's been instilled in you since you were pissing your pants in grade 1. This is my first time making a mindset video, so I have no idea how this is gonna do. But if you found it helpful, tell me in the comments and then share it with a friend who needs to hear this. If this is your first time seeing my face, the thing I actually want to teach you about is how to make money. So if you're curious how that works, click that video over there or over there and I'll show you. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, follow me on Twitter. See ya.